There's a few great things about my job. Every once in a while, a bike like this will roll in, and it's funny, it'll flash a picture in my memory that's as vivid as me looking at these bikes here today. And this little XR80 03 rolled in. Some kid, it's his dream bike. And I remember back to when I was a kid, and I had one of these, 96 I think mine was. So spent a lot of my childhood up around Mill River, CAST area. I actually think I put 12,000 miles. And I know that's hard to believe, but 12,000 miles on a dirt bike in one summer. And it was very similar to this. I remember one day, a friend of mine, Dean Cormier, we were inseparable when we were kids. He had the same bike. We just put miles from 8 in the morning till dark every day. We're coming up the beach, and there was the infamous creek on this beach. Of course, our parents always told us, don't go through the creek, it's hard on your bike. And we built bridges and built bridges and built bridges. The tide comes in, tide goes out, and there goes your bridge, right? So sooner or later you get smart and you're like, screw the bridge. So we're at the Crick and we're debating, should we go through this or not? After hours of conversation, we decide we're gonna rip through this Crick. So into the Crick we go, and I don't know, you gotta kind of be from PEI to understand this, but there's certain places on the beach that's got this black mud that you can hardly stand the smell. And this Crick, the bottom of it was lined with it. So we pull in and we're right to the handlebars in this black mud. Stinking, Dean's helping me, I'm helping Dean, we're both stuck, the tide is coming in. Like, we can't call our parents. Like, we're in the Crick, we're not supposed to be in the Crick.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want.
So we're there, and I'm sure it's an hour, 2 hours, shoveling mud, pulling, shoveling mud, and I can hear in the distance, and I'll never forget, it's like I'm looking back yesterday. And here comes two-stroke, big, like the bike that you wanted your whole life, it's coming down the beach. And I look up and I said, is this our saving grace? Here comes Roger Wells and Jeff Steele, and I can still picture it today. They are flying up the beach, and I said, here's our ticket out of this hole. So they come up to the Crick and they're like, what are you guys doing? And we're like, well, hey, we're trying to go through the Crick. I mean, hey, we're kids. We're stuck in here and we can't get out. Meanwhile, we're to the armpits in water, freezing cold. Roger gets off his bike, Jeff comes over, and I mean, we were like 8 or 9 years old. And like, Jeff grabs the front, Roger grabs the back, and they pick that thing out like it was nothing. We fire them up tough. You wanna talk about tough. We pull these out of the Crick, we put them back up on the beach, you give them one kick, away they go. So, want to say thank you to Roger Wells, everyone knows Roger, and Jeff Steele, and my good buddy Dean. I mean, memories like this, they're irreplaceable. This thing rolls in the garage today, and I'll tell you, it just brought all that back.